What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today, we want to talk about the difference between honesty and vulnerability, and I'll just give my definitions. Honesty is very simply telling the truth, or talking about the facts, right? It's not emotional. It's just what is. It's the plain facts, all right? Vulnerability to me is the emotion behind the facts, right? It's opening up your feelings about the honest moments. You know, Honesty can just be telling what happened. Vulnerability can be talking about how you felt about what happened. And the thing is, they both are important, but a lot of times people confuse the two. When someone says, be honest with me, they actually want you to be vulnerable with them. Or, you just say, well, I am being vulnerable. I'm telling you what happened. I'm being vulnerable. I'm telling you what happened. They're really being honest, but you want the emotion behind it. That's basically what it is. Honesty is what happened. Vulnerability is how you felt about what happened. And a lot of people don't mind being honest, but a lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable. And I understand why. I'm the same way. I am very good about just being honest and saying telling the truth and just saying what happened, what is. But when it comes to being vulnerable, it can be a struggle for me because a lot of reasons is in the event I am being vulnerable with someone, and I have been, I can name about 10 people on the planet who I can say I have been vulnerable with. And that's really saying something. That's a big thing for me. I'm not really all about being open about my emotions, and mainly because the main reason why people don't like being open about their emotions is mainly because when you are being vulnerable, open with someone, expressing your full emotions with someone, you want to feel safe with the person that you're being vulnerable with. You want to feel safe in the place that you're being vulnerable in. You want to know that I can be open and honest and not regret doing so. There's nothing worse than being vulnerable with someone and really opening yourself and then having those vulnerable moments thrown in your face and used against you as a weapon. Like there's nothing worse than that because it's hard to trust people, especially when you don't know what they have in mind. You don't know their motives. You know, you don't know if they are being vulnerable with you. So when you decide to open up and then that person uses that vulnerability as a weapon against you, it makes you want to never do it again. You know, But if you're honest with someone, you can just tell somebody, yeah, what happened, A, B, C, very, very rudimentary, so very, very direct, without having to go into the emotional part. You could give yes or no answers to questions, and that'd be honest. But you don't have to go into the in-depth emotional part of it, and it's really that simple. But when you become vulnerable with someone, you know, to that person, there's nothing deeper than that. There's nothing deeper than, like, I'm giving you my all. I'm showing you a part of me that I hold the closest to. And what I don't want you to do is use that against me. You know, it's hard enough for me to be this way around a person, so don't make me regret being vulnerable. So you gotta understand the difference between honesty and vulnerability. There is a difference, and it's before you engage in any type of relationship, friendship, spousal, all any kind. Make sure you understand the difference between honesty and vulnerability. Okay? Peace.